Welcome to another Create with Krysan. Today we are going to continue talking about fossils like we did with the previous video, but today we are not going to be talking about the ammonite. We're going to be talking about this thing right here. So this is a shark tooth. It's a prehistoric shark tooth, specifically the megalodon. I'm sure you guys have heard of that before. This prehistoric shark lived during the early parts of the Miocene and the Pliocene, 23 to 3.6 million years ago, really long time ago, and probably looked an awful lot like its modern cousin, the great white shark. But we don't need to go into what a megalodon is. You guys are smart out there. You already know that stuff. What I want to talk about is the relationship between this and this. I know you guys don't have shark teeth at home, but I know you guys probably have rocks laying around. And so what I want to do today is I want to create a tungstone fossil. If you don't know what that is, that's all right, because we will get into this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to clean up the dirt that fell from that rock. That's how you know it's real and came from outside. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start sketching, but I'm not going to sketch the tooth first. I'm going to sketch the rock first. So the reason why the rock is very important in this video here is because of the lore of what a tungstone fossil is. So a long time ago, there was a naturalist by the name of Pliny the Elder, and he would find stuff like this. A whole bunch of people find stuff like this, where they find a rock, but then they find something sticking out of it, almost like sticking out your tongue at someone, like. And he thought that these just fell from the sky, and it was a whole big thing. Everyone was like, yeah, this is totally it, because this guy should know what he's talking about. In the year 1666, however, there was a gentleman by the name of Steno who started going, you know what, that actually looks like shark tooth. And he was absolutely correct. He thought it was a shark tooth because it looked like a shark tooth, because it is a shark tooth. But before that, when Pliny and all of those other people were like, this is totally just a stone's tongue, everyone was going for it. So that's why we needed the rock, because I can't make a tungstone without that rock. So I hope you guys are trying to observe the forms when you're drawing your own rock. I know that you guys probably don't get the same view I do, so it may look a little weird to you guys, but I'm sure you guys will forgive me for that. So let me just finish this up real quick. And by the way, guys, I would love to see your little rock creatures when you are all done. So please remember to send in those images to communityrelations@LVNHM, because we love people being creative here, and we love it when people get interested in things. So also remember, if there is a topic that you want to hear about, please let me know, and we will try to do a video kind of like the one we're doing now. Let's add some shading. I'm trying to rush this so we can move on to the fun part of adding that tongue. I'm sure you guys will also forgive me for that. Okay, there's also a couple little spots in there. Okay, so now I'm going to add my shark tooth, and I'm going to make it look like he's sticking out his tongue. So I'm gonna do that from over here. So I'm gonna kind of position this the way that I think it should come out. Part of this fossil though will be inside the rock, so I'm just gonna worry about the part that we see. And now that he's got a tongue, I'm gonna actually erase some of those lines that I made before. I just erased some of the lines that I made because now that he's got a tongue, he needs a face. So I'm going to give him some really tiny little eyes, I think. And then this will end up being part of his mouth. Just like that. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to just pull this back, line with my marker, erase stuff, and then I'll get back to you guys. All right, guys, I think I have completed my tungstone fossil with this funny little dude. I would love to see your guys' creations and your creatures if you decide to make them. Once again, that email is communityrelations@lvnhm. Thank you for joining me, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye. Recording anytime, and I'm getting
the energy.
There are going to be some weird bloopers of this.
Yeah.